From what I can see, it feels like you lost so much. You basically lost everything, whether it was people in your life, maybe a job, maybe a living situation, whatever the case is. I see complete ruin all over the place, and I see you having to move on fast from this. And I think that this is honestly what you were supposed to do. This all came to a very destructive ending, moving fast, and it's like, oh my God, this is amazing. This is it. This is everything. But I also see the destructiveness that you're also facing in getting this amazing situation. Part of it is it feels like remorse, guilt for having it so good after losing so much. Like, why do you get to have this? Why do you get to enjoy this? You almost feel like you're betraying somebody or something, and it's not the case. You are dealing with an element. I don't know if this is because of people you may have lost, whether figuratively or literally in your life, or if this is guilt for a situation that you were able to move on that other people couldn't. I don't know how else to put this other than survivor's remorse. Other people weren't allowed to move on from this. They were in part of whatever this destruction of this empire was, this loss of everything. They were part of it. Why is it that you got to move on? Listen, don't dwell in the coulda, woulda, shouldas with this. Don't dwell in the why me of it. I get it. It's easier said than done. The thing is, you had a longer road ahead and this particular path, and they have other life lessons, other life paths, other destinations that they are pretty much fated to. You had done the graduation work for this. The other people, they have their own path. You cannot own that for them. So I know that this is difficult to say. I know it's difficult to hear. You have a much longer road ahead of you that has a lot more involved as far as highs and lows and gains and a huge sense of fulfillment. That old path was not yours. You cannot own it and you cannot stay there. You've got to learn to find a way to make your peace with it. So I want you, if you have the ability to do so, get into a quiet place, and I want you to say, like, have a visualization of what the situation was and allow yourself to be present and in that moment, be face to face with whatever and whoever, and say that goodbye and whatever that's going to involve. Use your own wording on that. I do hope this finds you well. I'm sorry for that guilt that you're feeling, but you have a much different purpose, okay? Hope that finds you well.